So I'm at Lysterfield Lake Park today, just doing the short 6k walk around the lake. Keeping things short this week because next week I'm heading off on a 220 kilometre multi-day adventure. It's an absolutely beautiful Melbourne day. It's not meant to be tomorrow, and yesterday and the last few days certainly haven't been, but at least it's not 4 seasons in one day, which is what does happen. But this is one of my favourite places to walk. There's such a variety of scenery. I love coming here and doing kayaking as well. And today was one of those days when there is no way on earth I was staying inside all day and not coming out to enjoy it. And as an added bonus, I found my Enchroma glasses. I haven't worn them for quite a while, and even with just this short little bit I've walked, I've popped them on a few times, and the difference it makes to the colours is absolutely wonderful. Quite a few people have said to me that I feel disappointed with the world when I'm not wearing them, and I actually consider being colourblind to the extent I am quite an advantage, because I think the world looks absolutely beautiful anyway most times, and then I pop these on and it becomes so much more vibrant and looks even better. So unlike non-colourblind people, I get the chance to witness beauty and then improve it. Anyway, I shall get back to my stroll and get back to you later. When I walk, one of the things I love is things like the sound of the wind through the trees, and especially in areas like this, there's amazing birdsong. So it always amazes me the number of people I pass walking on these tracks who have headphones in, or the little earphones, or even the really big headphones. That to me sort of defeats the purpose of getting outside and enjoying nature. If anyone's got any ideas as to why people put them on, I'd be very interested to know, so drop me a line in the comments. This is one of my favourite little diversions off the main lake track. Leads out to what is always quite a private, lovely viewpoint over the lake. There's a lot of birds today. Quite often you don't see this many. But this is one of my favourite areas to come kayaking. I mean, honestly, who could not want to be here? So this is one of my favourite little diversions, the Acacia Nature Trail. It's just a lovely little, more wild walk, not following the main gravel path. Brings you a little bit closer to the lake and gives you that really great feeling of being away from everything. And it has some nice little interpretive signs around. And then coming out of the first bit, of the Acacia Nature Trail, there's a fire break which runs up the other side of the path, and then there's another one of the jetties. So we'll just pop down and have a look there and get a view across to the side of the lake that I came from. Bit of a wind blowing down the lake. Just over there, that's the boat ramp where I launch my kayak when I come here. And just on the other side of that reed bed about there, there is somebody on a kayak. It's an incredibly varied walk around Lysterfield Lake. Hello, sir. And now, just to reinforce quite how varied it gets and quite how suddenly it can get different from the woods to what I would describe as the bush. There's also a little bit of history at the lake. What I've just walked along is part of the granite track which runs up to the Lysterfield Hills, and obviously there's a mine up there, and this is one of the old trolleys that was used to bring the stone down that actually constructed the dam wall that we'll be walking across fairly shortly. Now heading on to the dam wall. Which gives a fantastic view right the way down the lake. Yep, if the weather's like this tomorrow, I shall certainly be out with my kayak. It's also a really lovely walk along the lake shore, along the beaches. As I said, the variation of stuff here is quite fantastic. Well, I will say, total lack of kangaroos today, and I'm glad they hadn't started the noisy stump clearing work that they're doing now until I've got to the end of the walk. Anyway, if you've enjoyed this, please like and subscribe. Again, it'll encourage me to do more and get exercise and get fitter, which I think everyone around me will appreciate. And I'll see you in the next one.